Hi everyone, my name is Geby Cyndi. I will be presenting the article research conducted by Basek Baklama, Yose Hanyu Choi, and Ahmed Ikmis. This was published in Time Journal in August 2018. The article is about using animation as a means of enhancing learning of individuals with special needs. As you can see in the slide, there was things that I'm going to giving you in this presentation. The development of technology brings many innovation in education that affect the learning and teaching environment. But the development of technology also result in the failure of a recently produced knowledge to become dysfunctional. This requires timely and effective use of information. In this case, tools were needed to make available information accessible by large masses quickly and effectively without waiting for the exciting information to get old. Sharing and using information is as important as producing information. Therefore, there is a need for information dissemination system that save time and money for sharing and using information produced by large masses. As a result of this, the work of visualization and visualization system has become important. Animation as multimedia tool is at the forefront of the visualization system. The definition of animation is a technical process that, in general, produces motion illusion in the viewer by sequencing the still images produced in the analog or digital environment in sequence. Animation are the process of animating graphics in a certain scenario, and they should be regarded as alternative teaching ways in order to visualize knowledge. Animation are created by linking consecutive pictures. Animation that are not enough for training alone are technological options used in many different areas of education and animation, which is used in many areas, especially preferred for describing complex concepts. The objectives of study. The study aims to examine and discuss and try to provide a comprehensive review on the effectiveness of using animation and possible benefits of using animation in education for individuals with special needs. Review of literature. This is the article about graphic animation, innovative language learning for autistic children by Nurfisa Matrabi, Rosma Osman, and Nursiana Matrabi. This study is conducted to identify whether graphic animation resources can help autistic children learn and use transitive verbs more effectively. And the conclusion of this article is the preparation of animation slides is more cost benefits, as teachers just need to import graphics animation from existing websites and show it through PowerPoint slides. In this article, research model, data collection, and data analysis of the current study are provided in this section. There is document analysis. Document analysis is one of the qualitative research methods. The examination of materials relate with a certain research topics. These materials might be written materials involving books, journal, newspapers, or the others like movie or photograph. Document analysis is especially used when it is not possible to carry out interview and observation. It can be also used to make association between the data obtained from interview and observation. It leads to data triangulation and therefore the validity of research increases. The document analysis involves 3 steps of analysis, which includes description, analysis, and interpretation. Firstly, inclusion criteria were determined in order to decide which studies will be included in this study. After a comprehensive literature review, the published materials in academic journals and books were collected from databases, brought together and analyzed by the researchers in study. Then, all the materials were categorized based on themes. Lastly, these categories were analyzed in detail in order to constitute a framework for important dimensions based on the aim of the study, and the results of the study were obtained in this way. We can see the result. The first one is animation are mainly found as beneficial for individuals with dyslexia, autism spectrum disorder, and intellectual disability. Visual perception happens when people leave 5 sensory organs. Not surprisingly, in this perception process, the eye itself is the organ of which the person is most actively concentrating attention with. Depending on the eye, it is also a visual perception that occupies the human mind relatively more than other types of perception. It is a known fact that visual perception intensifies attention to systematically moving objects. This real animation has been an important factor in taking the momentum of motion as a reference to itself. Then the second is language and social skills were the most studied skills in the studies on using animation to enhance learning of individuals with special needs. And the last result is it was observed that academic skills such as reading, writing, and mathematical skills were not frequently studied yet. Furthermore, examine the effect of animate software named as Team Up with Taimo on receptive and expressive language skills of children with language and speech disorders, and showed that animate software promote children's language skills. The conclusion of this article is animation gained great attention recently and found to be an effective instructional tool for enhancing learning of individuals with special needs. Then, the use of animation as one of the effective tools of information technology in education has increased recently, and it is highly recommended to use animation to enhance learning of individuals with special needs in addition to individuals with typical development. So that's all that I have for this presentation. Thank you for watching. Okay, bye-bye.